Your Board of Supervisors appoints a new member to the House of Representatives. It's an annual event that makes your kids happy to be healthy. And get ready, Foothills, bike lanes are almost ready. These stories and more, this is your County Line. If you haven't been keeping up with your county government this last week, a historic meeting was recently held by your Board of Supervisors. The Yuma County Board of Supervisors met to interview 3 candidates to be the Legislative District 13 representative at the Arizona Capitol. With a packed galley in the boardroom and many people watching on Facebook Live, the Board of Supervisors had the tough decision to fill the vacated spot. In the end, they chose a longtime member of the Yuma County family, Tim Dunn, who is also a farmer with strong ties to the Arizona Farm Bureau.
Well, to me, it's humbling and it's an honor to be able to represent Yuma County and go forward. You know, I'm used to doing that as far as representing rural issues and ag issues and trying to educate, local and state and nationally. So, but it's important now that we can actually have the vote that can actually make a difference. And so I think it's important to be able to help the whole legislature with that rural business, needs and understanding of those needs and be able to articulate it to the other legislators.
Shortly after our interview, Representative Dunn was off to Phoenix to be sworn in and take his seat. We wish him well as he represents Yuma County at the legislature. Teaching kids about healthy lifestyles can be a daunting task. But for over a decade, our Yuma County Health District has been using a program with 3rd graders that has them hungry for more. Our nutrition experts are taking area 3rd graders through the entire body by walking them the entire way. Set up at the Yuma Civic and Convention Center, these children get the interactive experience of strolling through an enormous mouth and visiting a variety of body parts, all in the name of good health.
We partner with these schools throughout the year, bringing the nutrition education lessons into the classroom. This event gives them a chance to learn a lot of those same messages, but it's in a different environment. It's fun, it's more relaxed. They get to meet those costume characters. So it gets them out of the classroom. They're still learning, some valuable information, but done in a very fun, interactive style.
Each year, the popular Body Walk program is completely booked. Nearly 1,200 area students participate. Plans are already underway for next year's Body Walk. Budget season is a tedious process, and recently the Board of Supervisors sat down with all county departments to start laying the groundwork for the upcoming budget season. During the retreat, the board, elected officials, and department heads heard a number of presentations focusing on long-range financial planning, budget forecasts, and employee benefits and pay. For your county supervisors, these retreats are an important part of knowing department needs and seeing how things fit into the big picture when it comes to making the tough decisions on the upcoming budget year. With the retreat over, county officials are now setting their sights on the upcoming budget meetings that will begin in May. Be sure to tune in to Yuma 77. We'll be airing all budget meetings in their entirety. We're always adjusting to change in county government, a lot of times to keep up with technology. Our elections office knows this all too well. It wasn't too long ago, voters had to visit the office for everything. Well, as we take a closer look, you'll see it's all about convenience now.
Yuma County Election Services administers, prepares, conducts, and tallies federal, state, and county elections in accordance with Arizona revised statutes. Throughout the year, we prepare getting ready for the elections that are on the 4 consolidated dates of the year. And as we're doing this, we recruit poll workers, we make sure the polling places are in compliance, and we go out and see if we can find additional resources that we can incorporate or use. We also do preparing the candidate packets. A lot of this information you will find on our website for candidate packets and election dates. Also, if you're interested in being a poll worker, we have an application that you can complete online and it gets submitted to us. The Recorder's Office and elections works hand in hand. The Recorder's Office has all the voter registration lists. They handle all the early voting, and then after they have gone through the verification process with the recorder, then those are sent to our office to be tallied. Yuma County has vote centers, so the voters are allowed to go to any vote center on election day. There's not a specific one that they're assigned to. The department also provides services, issuing, accepting, and maintaining candidate, initiative, referendum, and recall filings and campaign committee financial reports, and is responsible for establishing election precinct boundaries.
And don't forget, there's a lot you can do on our website without having to call the elections office. Just visit yumacountyaz.gov and locate the elections pages under Government.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth and this is your Health Watch. The Yuma County Public Health Services District, in collaboration with Save Kids Yuma, will be hosting a special series of trainings in March. These trainings will be held for first responders and families with children living with developmental and intellectual disabilities. The goal of these trainings is to build bridges and minimize the risk injury of escalation for this vulnerable population. The first training, Be Safe, is a community skill building training whose intended audience is for individuals with developmental or intellectual disabilities who are accompanied by their parents or caregivers. The second training, EMS, the autism community, will equip EMS personnel with information about autism spectrum disorders. The third training, Navigating with Knowledge, will equip law enforcement officials with relevant information necessary to interact more efficiently with individuals diagnosed with disorders. The first session will be held in English on Tuesday, March the 13th, and a Spanish session will be on Wednesday, March the 14th. Concluding the three trainings, participants will be provided the opportunity to interact in a safe environment and practice what they have learned during the community safety event. For further information, please contact Yuma County Public Health Services District at 928-317-4580. This is all for now. Until next time, stay healthy, Yuma.
As we've been covering for you over the last year, something new for the foothills is nearly finished. Your county government has been working closely with area cyclists to designate bike routes in different parts of the county. 2 bike routes have been targeted in the foothills, and our Public Works Department has already begun installing the posts that will hold the signage, calling attention to bike routes for drivers.
The bike route signage should notify motorists that this is a designated bike route, so to expect bicycles on the road. And it also provides a designated route for bicyclists for both recreation purposes and to get from one destination to another.
The route features a loop in the foothills, south of Interstate 8, that extends along Foothills Boulevard, East County 14th Street, South Avenue 15E, and East-South Frontage Road. Stay tuned, we'll be bringing you updates about this new feature for cyclists as we get closer to opening the routes. Just this year, your county government started a new program recognizing employees for their safety excellence. Each quarter, a winner is chosen for their safety practices. The final winner for 2017 is Jesus Chuy Salazar from our Public Works Department. Mr. Salazar is being recognized for his observance of the roll-off bins used to collect and dispose solid waste. 53 bins that can hold up to 30 to 50 cubic yards of waste are used heavily nearly every day of the year. Mr. Salazar created an inspection program. He has provided training to all employees to properly inspect the bins and determine when they should be taken out of service. It was only a matter of time before someone could have been seriously injured. But thanks to Mr. Salazar's can-do attitude, the public and our employees are now in a safer environment. Congratulations, and thank you for your hard work and dedication. We'd like to thank you for joining us for this County Line. If you'd like to watch past episodes, log on to yumacountyaz.gov/VOD. We'll see you next time.